Hey guys, I thought this would be a fun video to film. I love watching these kinds of videos. Basically, I'm just going to be showing you my everyday makeup drawer and going through the products, and I'll hopefully try and update this video every now and again, like maybe once a month or once every 2 months when things have changed up a bit, because I do like to change up this drawer. So I thought I would just go through the things that I've been using recently. So this is the drawer down here. You would have seen it in my makeup collection video if you've seen that. I'll link it below if you want to, because that's got all of my makeup I have in my collection. But yeah, this is the makeup drawer that I use every day, and just grab these products, mostly these ones. So yeah, let's just get started and go through it and see what I've got in here. Okay, so just to sort of split things up, I just have a old Birchbox in here which holds the majority of products, and then I've got a couple of things on the edges, and this just sort of breaks things up a little so it's not just all one big mess. And these drawers are from Staples. It's like a 3-drawer system and it's just about £10, so it just works perfectly. So I'll start in the front here. So right here at the front I have NARS Laguna. It's one of my favourite bronzers. I love it, reach for this all the time because it's just so easy to work with and it's just a really good shade, so I absolutely love that. It's usually in here. And then also I have the Bourjois chocolate duo bronzer thing and highlighter. This has been in so many videos, I'm not going to go on about it, but yeah, I've got that in there. I use this pretty much every day, the highlight shade at least. And then I have this Sigma brow powder sample which has basically all of the Sigma brow shades, and you can see it's a little bit messy, but it's got a lot of shades, and I have dark brows but all of the light shades are gone over here, and that's because I really like these as eyeshadows. They're just, yeah, they're sort of a really creamy powder and they just work perfectly for matte eyeshadows because they just have great pigmentation, and I don't find that they crease or anything. I just really like them. I kind of want to repurchase them. I really liked this Auburn shade here because it's just a soft, like warm brown, perfect for the crease, and then this shade here was a really good lid colour. So yeah, if you have one of these samples, you get them when you like order from the Sigma website, I would suggest using them as eyeshadows because they are awesome. And I did used to use this as my brow shade sometimes, so that's why that one's got quite a big dent in it. But they're all really good, I'll definitely use these up. So I just keep that in there as an option. And then I'll go over this side. I've got some Urban Decay Primer Potion samples as well. I haven't used these yet, but I still haven't tried that primer, so I really want to use that. But I always, just because they're in these little packets, it's a bit of a like faff to get them out and stuff, so I end up using my other primers, but I really want to try it out because I want to see if it's worth the hype. So then I've got this NYX HD Studio Powder. Really wanting to finish this up now, there's not much left. I just use this to set my under eyes and my face every day. And then back here I have 2 foundations, which I actually haven't been using that much, but they just kind of sit here because they fit. So I've got the L'Oreal True Match in W3. Yeah, I was using this a lot, but I'm a little bit paler now, so it doesn't really match me. But I was thinking about mixing it with my Revlon Colour Stay, which is back here. This is in Buff, so I was thinking about mixing them together, but I just haven't been doing that recently. But yeah, I think I might, when I want more of a sort of fuller coverage, I might start mixing those two, because again, I wanted to sort of finish this up, although I think there might still be like half in here, but yeah. I did really like that sort of earlier in the year. Maybe I'll go back to it. So that's just what's on the sort of sides. Now I'll get into the main part of the drawer. So right up top here I've got the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, which is just a sample, but a really big sample, 30 millilitres, and this would last me ages. And I've just been trying this out. I've only used it a couple of times. It's kind of like a clear, slight tint primer. So far I like it. Yeah, I've only had it a couple of days, so that's just in there for me to sort of try out. I think I might just put that there. And then Garnier BB Cream, combination to oily formula in light. I mentioned this in my September favourites. And yeah, this is what I've been using for my base every day for the last couple of weeks. So that is in there, definitely. Let's see what else we've got in here. Another new thing I got the other day is this LA Girl concealer, and this is the Pro Conceal concealer. I've read that this is a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear, so I wanted to try it out, and this is in the shade Classic Ivory, which I believe is the lightest. It's quite pink. I looked at swatches and I thought it looked more yellow, but it's quite pink, so I've just been using it under the eyes, and it's got like the brush applicator, and I do quite like it actually. I'm not sure how similar it is to MAC Pro Longwear, but yeah, I've been using that and quite like it, and it is definitely a lot cheaper, so I will test out a little bit more and let you know what I think. So I've got that in there, and then also I've been using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. This is just a really great sort of brightening concealer. I find that it's not super high coverage. It's pretty good, like it'll cover most things, but it's definitely a good highlighting one. I really like it. This is in Ivory, I think, and yeah, I've gone through a couple tubes of this. Just sort of stacking everything back here, but that's fine. Let's see what else we've got in here. MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. This is my sort of favourite primer right now. I just got the full size actually, so yeah, I've been using that quite a lot, and I can actually use up this primer now and not worry because I've got the full size waiting for me. So yeah, just a sort of white illuminating primer, I would say. I have my L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer in here as well, but I don't really know what's in there because I haven't used that for a while. I think I was trying to sort of compare it to the MAC one, but yeah, definitely prefer the MAC one, so I might actually take this out of the drawer. And then I've got my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Light Boost, which again I mentioned in my favourites video. Love that. When I'm not using the Rimmel concealer, I like to use this one. And then more September favourites. Number 7 blush in Soft Damson, which I've been liking. So yeah, that's just in there as well. And then this is one I've been using for the last couple of days, and I had it on in my last video. It's the Benefit Cha Cha Tint. I've had this for a while, but I never used it, and I just thought it'd be like, I never reached for sort of cream blushes, and I thought it'd be too bright. I don't even like orange sort of peachy blushes that much, like I tend to go for pinks, but I love how this looks. It looks so natural. I just take the applicator and like put it on my cheeks, and then take a sort of kabuki brush, or not kabuki, like a buffing brush, and just sort of pat it in with that, and it just looks so nice, and I'm sort of obsessed with it, and now I want to try all the other tints from Benefit. But yeah, I've been loving this, so you might be seeing this in a future favourites video, but that's just in there. And then what else? I've got this Model Co More Brows sort of brow gel, and I think it's a fibre brow gel, but I don't know, I haven't really noticed much of the fibres. I don't know if I really like this, but I've been testing it out and using it on my brows to sort of set them. It's okay, but yeah, not that impressed with it really. I've got my Urban Decay Naked double-ended pencil, and I recently used up my Rimmel black eyeliner, Scandalise one, so I've been using the zero end of this to sort of tightline, and the other end is Whiskey, so this is sort of a warm reddish brown, I'd say. I sometimes use that on my waterline, and yeah, so I've been using zero on my waterline. I don't like it as much as the Rimmel Scandalise liner, but yeah, I probably won't repurchase the Rimmel one straight away, just because I have a lot of other black liners that I need to use, so I've got that in there. And then I've got my Rimmel eyebrow pencil in black brown. I always go back to this because it's just so quick and easy, and it's a really good shade. So yeah, it's quite very cool toned, so it just sort of merges perfectly into my brows. I just use a couple of strokes of this and it just works, and I've had it for ages and it's just going to last forever, and they're like £3, so it's great. I've got my Absolute New York eyeshadow primer, which I love, and I actually bought a couple backups of this recently, so yeah, really love this stuff. It's so good. It's starting to look a bit crazy, this drawer, isn't it? Okay, what else have I got in here? My Whitening Lightning Brow Bar to go. This is what I use when I'm sort of making more of an effort with my brows. So, got the 2 shades here and then the wax. I really like the wax actually. Yeah, so I sometimes use this when I'm not using my brow pencil. I've got this number 7 shadow, which was in a free gift. It's just a really good sort of taupey brown, all good for over the lid. Just a really quick and easy shadow, so I use that when I'm just sort of trying to be quick. Already did that. Safe and Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. This is actually another powder that I wanted to use up because obviously I've not got much there left, and then the concealer in here. I use this sometimes, I find it's a bit too creamy, so if I put it under my eyes I find that it creases really easily, but I use it sometimes on blemishes. So I kind of want to use it up, but there's still quite a lot of product in there, so I don't know. I've got the new Urban Decay Basics, the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics, which I'm sort of testing out. I never had the first original Basics palette, but I got this one. Yeah, I do like it, but yeah, I'm not sure if I love it. I think I prefer my Sigma brow powders, which is quite weird, but I sort of need to try this out a bit more. But yeah, I've got that in there. And then I've got a couple of other eyeshadows which I actually put in here to sort of use, but I haven't really used them yet. So this is the Rimmel quad in Sun Safari. It's such a perfect sort of autumn quad. So that's in there. Yeah, need to use that. And then also I've got this Maybelline Eye Studio quad in Give Me Gold, which I got from America in a blog sale, and that's another one I need to sort of try out. Again, perfect sort of autumn colours. They're really similar actually. And then again in here I have Benefit That Girl primer. Yeah, I think I was trying to see if any of my other primers would sort of compare to the MAC one, but I don't like it as much as the MAC one. But I need to use it up. It's just a sample and it's pink. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I should probably try and finish that up actually because I've had it for a while. And it's only small, so it won't take me that long. And then finally, this is the last thing, I have the Supergoop CC Cream, which is in light to medium. It's not really the right shade for me. I wanted to sort of test it out and try it, but it's just not the right shade, so I find that I don't really use it that often. So again, I might take this out. So okay, so that's my everyday makeup drawer. Hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I don't always keep it that organised, so I do sometimes obviously reach for my other parts of my collection because they're all just really close by, all in this section, so it's not really that much effort to sort of reach for other things. But I definitely do open this drawer every day and always use what's in here, so this is just a little peek at what I've been using recently. So let me know if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up if you did, and then I can do another one in the future. So thanks for watching guys, I will see you next time. Bye!